The purpose of going after profit has built the world we live in today, and we have achieved a great place. We have achieved steady houses, we have achieved an economy, we have achieved health systems, and all these great things. But I feel that we are coming to an end of this because the purpose of profit has also created some huge monster corporations. And I think it's time to start to rethink the whole system. So, what kind of business should you build if the purpose isn't profit? This is gonna be the theme of this video. For me, this is a thing that I think about a lot, and I've thought about this for a long time because we can't go on forever just chasing profit. It's not sustainable. It's not gonna work for too long. And this is why the old system is eventually gonna crumble and we have to come up with some kind of new system. I heard a really great example of, I don't remember what company it was, but there was a few guys and they decided to build their company with a rule of 4. And the rule of 4 is basically the highest paid employee or boss or whatever, the highest paid person in the whole company can only get 4 times that the lowest get. And I think this is a brilliant start in going towards something because it evens out the playing field a lot. I think this is a great direction we can take because the purpose isn't profit, the purpose is community. And if the purpose is community, then we're all better off. And this discussion is basically, it's like capitalism and communism, and clearly neither of them is optimal. But what if there's this regulated ideology, the rule of 4 or something like that? And the point of this video is more to just open up new possibilities and new ways to think, and this way we can actually manifest something new and better into the world. The key here is that we also need to be brave and we need to take action and we need to spread the word and kind of be, okay, this clearly hasn't worked. There's a lot of crime, there's still a lot of poverty, there's still a lot of inequality. So what would make it more equal? Well, if we start acting from the heart and we start having compassion for other people, we start to understand that all these other people are the same as we, regardless of country, age, skin color, culture, religion. We are all from the same source. And this opens up the idea of service. How can I best be of service to the whole? That's the whole point. That's a concept I got from this prophecy or concept they call gene keys. Richard Rudd. It's an esoteric concept based on the Chinese I Ching, and then he has his own experience about the whole consciousness and universe and the world. Let's imagine that you trust that we are all the same, we are all the same energy, we are all from the same source, we are all same consciousness. What you give out is what you get in, right? Because you are essentially giving it to yourself. And only by believing that we are separate, that we are individuals, not connected, we can harm each other. Because once we realize that we are each other, why wouldn't you want to help yourself? And this is why the key is to find love inside, start to love yourself unconditionally, because then you actually start to do it to the other people too. The things that you judge in yourself are the things you judge in others, or you haven't accepted in yourself, you see them in others. So the future needs to be of service. More and more people are waking up to realization like, ooh, I'm not this different human body, I just have a body, and wow, what am I supposed to do now? And all the paths lead to some kind of service. How can you help yourself? You want to help your children, you want to help the small people, you want to help those in need, those who are sick. So why wouldn't we help everyone? And this is a common theme that goes through all of my videos. That is how you find your purpose, is by first going inside and realizing what you are, remembering what you are, doing all the shadow work, accepting who you are, and soon you will realize that most probably your purpose will be some kind of service. And what kind of service that is, it's totally up to you and your individual preferences, what you're passionate about. But being alone, just doing things for yourself, doing things for personal profit, that's not gonna work in the future. It's just people don't care about that anymore. People care about connection. The more we go into the internet and are unconnected on a personal level, the more we crave connection. We don't want the machine thing. We actually want the human emotion, interaction, and all these things. So the question is, are you contributing to yourself, the individual self, and the external self? That's basically what everything is. Even the trees, even the houses, even the roads, the cars. It's all part of consciousness. There isn't anything else. The main energy, that's consciousness. That's, at least from my explorations and learnings, that's the conclusion I have. So what if we forget about profit? What if there is universal income? Some kind of system that we have our needs met to survive? What are you gonna do? That's the question you want to think about. My name is Mitz, your future purpose, and if you want to know my contemplation on the subject that we just talked about, you can watch this video here.